Hi, I'm with Mike Song here, and I just wanted to ask you, like, you have such so many accomplishments that I can't go through them all, but I was wondering if you could maybe highlight one or two things from your career that you're most proud of so far.
I guess we're on season 1. I was on season 1 of America's Best Dance Crew, part of a team called Cabo Modern. We finished in 3rd place. I was assistant choreographer for Step Up Revolution, which is in theaters right now. I guess those are like the first 2 that come to mind.
Is there a main message that you might want to communicate through your dance or your choreography? Is there something that that you have in mind when you do perform, or just in your whole, the scope of your career? Is there something that you want to communicate?
I guess the thing that I always say is just to stay positive always. I think that's a big thing that's gotten me through my entire life. So I always preach positivity. I guess that's the main thing. When I perform, I just want people to have a good time and hopefully be affected by it, and just to start to think and open their minds to be passionate and follow their passions.
I had a question from a fan of yours, and she was just wondering, her name's Kristen, and she was wondering, like, would you be working with So You Think You Can Dance, or even if you're interested?
Actually, about a month ago, I assisted on So You Think You Can Dance. I assisted Chris Scott. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely something that I would love to get into. So hopefully we'll be, yeah.
How are you enjoying teaching, the tutorials that you've been doing on YouTube? I tried doing the tutting stuff. I was like when I'm trying to do this, like, your shoulder is perfectly straight, and I have this warped shoulder thing. I have like the 4 corners. Like, I couldn't do it, but I learned. I know, like, the whole thing. I tried to learn. I tried. I really tried. That's awesome. Yeah, and I really appreciate your teaching. Your style of your tutting. Yeah, but I just, like, how have you enjoyed your experience teaching, and have the feedback that you've gotten from that? Yeah, on YouTube.
It's been awesome. I mean, even just this is awesome too, because I'm just. I just have no idea who's watching my videos, really. I have no idea, so I'll always be surprised by who's like, yo, I just watched your tutorials, learning how to dance off, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I mean, that's what really inspired me to start making these tutorials. I learned off of Mr. Wiggles tutorials when I was in high school. So, and when I finally met Mr. Wiggles, I just was like, dude, thank you so much. And I think that feeling of gratitude has kind of channeled into why I want to make tutorials for people to learn as well.
I think like a lot of the next generation who don't have anyone to teach them will benefit a lot from your videos. How do you come up with the choreography for your dances?
It's always different. Sometimes I'll just hear a song, and then it'll just immediately give me an idea. And usually I'll think of like the concept that I want to do, like the outside picture of it. Once I hear, kind of figure out what the concept is, then I start dissecting the music. I'll play like the first 8 count, and I'll be like, okay, what do I hear? I hear like the bass and the snare first. So then I'll just make movement forward. And once I do that, then I just keep listening to the song, and I keep reviewing what I hear. Then if the next thing I hear is like a and there's like a little in the back, then I'll just move on to the and then it just kind of builds, and I just kind of listen to the song and study it, but not try and study it too much where I'm trying to hit absolutely everything. It's just what I feel like I'm hearing at that time. Yeah, and then I just go through until the piece is done, and then feel it out.
Thank you for your time. Yeah. I think everyone has to go. But yeah, just thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.